Hello, it's me, Kirsten. Thank you for being here with me, with us, in this little preview, this little window into the work we're doing in Mystic Rising. The following meditation is around the Great Mother. It is a welcoming and awakening of her energy. In Mystic Rising, we have 3 calls a month, and the first call really awakens or activates the energy of that archetype. The archetypal energies exist already. They exist in the world, they exist in the field, and they exist in you, whether you recognize it or not. And when we work with an archetype in this group, we are turning our attention to it, opening our eyes to it, and saying, hey, we're willing to dialogue with you. We would like to see how you are expressing yourself in our life or failing to express yourself, what might be needed here. And so on the first call, we awaken it, we turn towards it. And usually that feels really good. There's this kind of homecoming, this relief that comes with, yes, thank you for seeing me. Thank you for welcoming me into your space. Thank you for being willing to dialogue with me. In the second call, we expand that energy. So we'll work with shadow around it. We'll work with the gifts of that archetype. And we'll just basically explore what needs to happen. That's a more nuanced and kind of exciting because we brush away the first layers and then we go into something deeper. And that's where the real power lies. And then the third call is an integration call where we just kind of work through what this is like for each of us in our own lives and our own practice. And it's beautiful. The fourth week, we spend just letting the energy settle in integration time that deepens into a 2-week cycle. So, this meditation, this visualization that was offered in the first call of the Mother series, just felt like something really needed. And it felt like something really needed, not just for the women who are circling in Mystic Rising, but for the larger collective. So I'm offering it here for twofold. One, to give you a sense of what we're working with, the energy that we're working with in that group, in that sacred circle. And then, secondly, really just as a gift, just as something to say to you, I see you. I recognize how the energy of Mother has been so narrowly defined in our culture and so harshly judged. And it's so much more than that. And I believe as women that one of the great acts of revolution, one of the great acts of empowerment is to get to know these energies better and to walk with them more consciously and to have more fluidity, more flexibility in how we express ourselves, how we witness ourselves, how we move. And so I hope that this meditation is a gift to you. I hope that it serves you. And I hope that most importantly, it connects you to something deeper, some deeper resonance and harmony with the Great Mother that I know is with you, is with me, and wants very much to see us thrive, wants very much for us to feel safe and empowered in the world. So you will need a quiet 15 minutes, and I invite you to receive this meditation, this visualization in a place that feels really good and peaceful for you, to take the time to set a container where you can fully receive the power of this. And I hope you enjoy it. And please feel free to share it. We could all use this. I don't know a woman or maybe even a man out there who couldn't use a little more of a deeper connection to the source of them and to the way that that is continuing to echo in their being and echo in the work that they do in the world. So much love to you. Happy Mother's Day to you in the widest possible way, knowing that we all are holding and wish to be held in the world, and may you honor that part of you this day and every day. Take care. When you feel ready, if you want to close your eyes or if you want to just soften your gaze and just take a nice deep exhale, allow yourself to land here in the space, land here in your body. And just acknowledge what is for you. Acknowledge the way you feel right now, just tracking through your body, through your system, being in space together. Something might be percolating. It could be fatigue, it could be excitement, it could be a kind of sadness or heaviness, it could be a kind of anticipation or lightness. But just turning to your own system, your own body with a sense of curiosity and tenderness. Okay, this is where I am right now. I'm just noticing what's happening with my body and my field. This is what, when I say, what do I notice? This is what comes to mind. This is what shows up. And just as you begin to sink your awareness into your body, becoming aware of your whole body here now, your whole body here in the space. Allowing your breath to come and go with a sense of ease. No need to change it or shift it, just a real awareness of this is me inhaling, this is me exhaling, this is me and my whole body, holding on to breath and letting go of breath all at the same time. And becoming aware of your contact with the seat or the cushion or the chair or the bed or the floor. And becoming aware of that contact point. Becoming aware of gravity's hold on you, of the earth's hold on you. And maybe you even begin to feel that energy as mother. That unconditional hold every day, every breath. Gravity has held you, accepted you, taken you just as you are. If you could imagine that contact point, the fact that your body is held by the earth and tethered, and I wonder if you can feel any connection between that tethering and your root chakra and your sacral chakra. When you become aware of the earth, gravity holding you, actually pulling you down, holding you here on earth. And then you also become aware of your root chakra, your sacral, your pelvic bowl. Notice what that's like. Is there energy there or numbness there? Just becoming aware of this is all here. Maybe certain colors or sensations or temperatures. Maybe you see an image in your mind of what that connection is like. But I wonder if you can really, even if it's just a small little bit, soften or relax into that connection. Allow yourself to become a little effortless with that connection and see what might shift. See if you can trust that tether, that hold a little bit more. If you could give a little more of your weight, a little more of your fullness. If you can soften and surrender, even in just small ways, to that connection. Just continue to breathe and allow yourself to be held. And maybe be curious if you could allow yourself to be held a little bit more. What might that be like? And I'm just going to read you a little invocation while you sit here in that space and allow my words just to wash through. Maybe you hold on to some, maybe you let them just run right through you, knowing you're going to hold on to what you need. The mother is the sacred wellspring of nourishment and creation, the fertile ground where all things take root and grow. Whether she births children, ideas, art, or entire new worlds, her essence is one of life-giving abundance. She is a vessel of unconditional love, yet she is not soft in a way that weakens her. Her love is ferocious, boundless, and unwavering. She tends, she protects, she teaches others to bloom. But she is not just the gentle nurturer, she is also the initiator, the fierce protector, the one who teaches by trial and fire. She knows that true mothering is not about keeping safe, but about making strong. She does not deplete herself, for she knows that a well that is never replenished runs dry. She does not sacrifice her essence, she expands it, allowing herself to be fully nourished so she may give from overflow. She does not mother out of duty. She mothers because it is her nature to create and sustain and release. Mother, please awaken. I am the fertile ground, the arms that hold, the heart that beats steady. I give life with love and I let go with grace. I nourish what is mine without losing myself. I birth, I protect, I release. My love is my strength. My nourishment is sacred. I give from fullness, never depletion. Mother, please awaken. I am the fertile ground, the arms that hold, the heart that beats steady. I give life with love and I let go with grace. I nourish what is mine without losing myself. I birth, I protect, I release. My love is my strength. My nourishment is sacred. I give from fullness, never depletion. To awaken as the mother is to become the vessel, the source from which all things bloom. To tend with devotion, to nourish without depletion, to give from fullness, not sacrifice. To stand as a sanctuary, a fierce protector, a keeper of sacred thresholds. To hold with love but never cling. To trust what you birth enough to let it go. And to know that creation is not only birth, but also sustaining, shaping, and releasing. To pour tenderness into the world, yet never forget your own deep well. To mother yourself first, knowing that your core is the root of all you offer. To honor the cycles of life, to hold, to heal, to release. So just notice what shifts in your body as you invite the mother to awaken, the great mother to awaken. And just notice in your body where this energy of mother lives. So if you feel this life-giving, sustaining, fierce energy, what part of your body comes alive? And I invite you to imagine in your mind's eye the energy as it lives in you today of the Great Mother. So allow your awareness, your knowing to show you an image, a symbol, an idea, a depiction of the Great Mother. It might come as a mythical figure, it might come as an animal. Out of this place where Mother exists in your body, allow this representation to come forth and meet you. Allow yourself to see it. And we release any judgment about why it shows up like this. If possible, we just are curious. This is interesting. I am a wise being. I contain multitudes. And for some reason, this is the way that my energy holds the Great Mother right now. And as you hold that energy in your field, as you witness that, I invite you to also allow your artist to step forward. What is the depiction or representation of your artist that wants to come into the space with you and the Great Mother? Allow them to witness each other. Allow them to interact. And what is that like? How do they behold each other? How do they relate to each other? What is the energy that gets exchanged between them? What do they have to say to each other, or how do they connect, or maybe how do they push away from each other? And I invite you to turn towards your artist and ask her what she wants you to know about the Great Mother. What is her take on this? Allow her to share some idea or symbol or feeling or words or gift. And receive that. Allow that to soften something in you, expand something in you, or awaken something in you. And then together with your artist, turn towards the Great Mother and ask what she's here to offer today, what she wants you to remember and awaken. Maybe she shares something with you that's obvious, or maybe she opens a new doorway. But feel her energy, feel her energy, feel her excitement that you're here with her, that you've chosen to engage in this way. Feel connected to both this version of you as the artist and this version of you as the Great Mother. Whether they appear as something outside of you or something closer in, they're yours. They're with you. Allow yourself to feel the connection and joy in that, the possibility in that. And then thanking them both. And putting your hand somewhere on your body that feels right. Sealing this experience into your field and into your knowing. This is mine to keep. This is something I'm awakening. This is something I'm ready to explore. And set whatever containership, whatever space you need around that in a way that feels like love, in a way that feels like play, in a way that feels inspiring, in a way that feels safe. Whatever you need to do to set containership so that this exploration becomes a gift to yourself. And then very gently, when you're ready, just softening your hands, maybe bringing your energy back to the call without really losing anything you've cultivated or opened up.